Judith's Jewelry Box. I'm Heidi Ripka, and here's Sharon Scott joining me this evening. Hello, Sharon. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. You look gorgeous.
As do you, always. And I want to wish you and everyone a happy Memorial Day. I hope everyone had a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. We just didn't have nice weather here in New York, and it's not looking much better this week, but hopefully summer will actually happen for us sooner than later.
Do you know that it has rained every Memorial Day that I can remember for the past 20 years? So I know,
Got to break that trend.
I know, I
That
know.
trend for sure. Yeah, it wasn't exactly warm, and we had only a little bit of sun, but that's okay. It's
That's
still May,
that's
so. And it's Jordana's birthday today. Jordana turned 17. So
what? Tell me that again.
Jordana, my little one now has a driver's license. I am terrified.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. So the anxiety is high today everywhere.
Yeah, but it's exciting. I don't really have any babies anymore. Can't
Well,
believe
this is a benchmark for you
it.
in your life. It's a benchmark.
It is. It's definitely one of those big, big, big milestones for her. So, anyway, happy birthday to my Jordana. But we've got some really pretty jewelry to look at. Yes, love those cuffs. We've got some gorgeous lapis lazuli, which I love lapis. I mean,
Mm.
so I thought I'd bring a little of my summer vibe, meaning I happen to be a huge fan of navy and white in the summer. It's like my favorite combination. So I pulled a few pieces with navy, whether it's lapis or lab blue sapphire or just Belle Luce set in sterling with rhodium over for us to look at today. So I'm going to actually start. Oh, I'm going to start with this ring that I'm wearing. Do you have this ring,
I
Sharon?
do. I do have that ring. Let me get that. That's gorgeous.
So it's really, really a very modern looking style that is a rose cut cushion cabochon lapis lazuli stone. You can see all the beautiful gold flecks in that stone. It's a modern setting with the bezel set, and I'm going to take it off to show you better. It has our ballroom texture, which
Ooh.
those flutes with the little bead detail. It has the fluted wraps on the shoulders that we did all pave belle luce on the shank, a few more flutes, finished it off cleanly. But this ring is so gorgeous. I mean, I look at lapis and I don't know why, it's just programmed in my head, but I always think of Cleopatra because Cleopatra used to take lapis lazuli and grind it up, and that was how she made her eyeshadow. So that's
I
what
think that isn't that brilliant, really?
it is. I mean, they didn't have what we have today, but you wanted to look beautiful, and she was quite glamorous. So when you would see, pictures of her wearing blue shadow, it was lapis lazuli that was on her eyes.
That's really incredible. It's really, really amazing. Maybe, somebody ought to try that. You know what I love about lapis the most is what I think about you, and I thought you were going to say the same thing. I think of like Monet's Starry Night because of the glitter. Oh,
Yeah, because of those gold flecks that are so pretty. And every piece of lapis, I'm just staring at it. Every piece of lapis, because it's natural, mined from the earth, is always a little different. Some have more gold flecks, some have less gold flecks. But I always love when I see each piece, it's like its own map, it's its own starry night with its own
yes.
with its own glitter in it. And it is such a nice size ring that you could truly wear it on any finger. I put it here on my middle finger. You could obviously put it on your pointer finger. Looks great. You could put it on your ring finger, but it's a nice style because it crosses between casual to dressier because of the Belle Luce, but yet you have that modern feel that I think makes it really very everyday wearable.
Absolutely. And I love the cut on the top, that checkerboard cut, and it has a little bit of a dome feel.
Yep, because it was originally like a cabochon that we then faceted. So that really cool effect. So it's got that nice little dome, but it's softly rolled, and that's it's a little bit over. It's about 0.62 inches in either direction because it is a cushion shape, and it has 85 points of Belle Luce. So that's a lot of Belle Luce. When you look at that shank, that's really a gorgeous rolled Belle Luce that you can see right there on the shank.
It is. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the belly going down the shank. I like it because it doesn't come all the way up to the stone. It has more interest because it does have those little rolled curves right at the top,
Exactly.
and then the bella.
Say
Mhm.
that again.
And then the bella.
Exactly, exactly. So really unique, beautiful. Just how Judith always does like that little extra special touch. She doesn't just put pave and then the stone. She always adds like a finishing place, an end cap, a holding line, whatever you want to call it. She always finishes every single area because everything is made with intention. Everything's designed with intention, right down to this ring and with those clean accents.
Hmm. I really do love this.
And if you love lapis, by the way, we've got a great cuff to work back to it,
That's now that to me, that's summertime.
right?
Yeah.
Summertime cuff. And it's also got that really modern feel to it. So this cuff has three cabochon lapis lazuli stones. And those are bezel set, but I don't know if you could see it on here well enough, but those bezels, those are 14 karat gold clad. So this is a two-tone cuff. And the texture that we did on this cuff, it's rows of fluting along with top and bottom rows of Judith's signature rope texture. When you look up the sidewall of here, you could kind of see how even we did a flute down the center. It's finished beautifully on the inside with her back plate, and it is a hinge cuff, so it's that easy on, easy off mechanism. And I stacked it here with our Pave Pia cuff, by the way. I wanted to give it a little more glitz and glam and give it a little sparkle since there are no Bellucci stones in this lapis cuff, which also means that it's just a great everyday piece that you could easily dress up. If you already have pieces from the Harmony collection, which is our two-tone collection, this will work great with that as well. But it's that bridge because you have the gold clad along with the sterling silver.
I love it. I don't, of course, you have all the terms of Judith's style, but I really, really love the way that this is done. It's almost like a smooth polish row and then like a rope edging and then
Yep.
two smooths. And it almost has a little bit of a nautical feel to me, just a tiny bit.
It does, and there's also to me that nautical feel comes from the navy with the white metal that gives it that nautical feel. But again, rope is also very synonymous with boating, because you think about the rope when they're throwing the anchor, when they're tying, tethering the boat to the dock. You have rope, so you have the rope texture. Like you said, those lines we call them our flutes. It's also finished off really nicely in the back, so you have clean flutes that are trimmed on either side with the fine rope texture. And Orange is running around like a maniac, and he's now coming in here again.
This is gorgeous. I need this.
Yeah,
This is so pretty.
it's
Oh,
great looking.
you wouldn't believe I was just telling Heidi right before the show what I had already purchased. I mean, I am in love with this jewelry because it makes me feel, to be honest with you, it cheers me up. I told Heidi, I said, when I put this on, all of a sudden I go from thinking about what I was thinking about to thinking, oh, this, and I feel good.
It does. It makes you feel good, this collection. I mean, that's what jewelry is meant to do. Jewelry is never supposed to be something that brings you down. It's supposed to elevate you and make you feel good. I mean, listen, there's nothing like the feeling though of when you first get a piece of jewelry and you open that box and you're like, that's a
Ooh, I got chills.
oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is mine. I'm so excited. I love it. I can't wait to wear it. But you were even asking me how I feel about my own collection. And that's how I feel every day. I love putting on my jewelry. I don't take it for granted. I don't get sick of it or bored of it. I love it. And I always love going back into my jewelry box and creating new looks for myself, putting things together in a different way. That's exciting to me. And that's why I feel like my collection always looks fresh and new. And I don't get tired of it ever.
It's a treasure to you, and it's like going into your own little vault of treasures. They're one day, someday, on my bucket list is to come to your house and just stand there for a minute, pretend like it all belongs to me.
You know, have at it. You're always play in my own personal jewelry box. I love to enjoy it.
I won't take anything, I promise. I just want to pretend.
I'm not worried, Sharon. I fully.
Well,
But
I
so
can get it from JTV. I just don't have the couture pieces.
it's okay. All good, whether it's the couture or the JTV. And you know me, I mix all of my
Yes.
collections.
Yeah.
I just do one or the other. I mix the two always because there are pieces that I have in couture that I don't have from JTV and vice versa. And that's how I finish off my looks and I'm able to be more creative.
Yeah. Well, you were saying last week, I think that Judith, she wears some of the sterling silver pieces, doesn't she?
All the time. She's always adding to her collection. Matter of fact, we just added a few more pieces the other day because she loves it. She watched I was on Saturday, and of course, she called me after to say, "I want this, and I want this, and I want." Matter of fact, she was in this past weekend or the weekend before, I'm losing track of time. She was visiting my niece who just graduated from USC. She said, Heidi, I want you to know I only brought my JTV jewelry with me to go to graduation. That's all I traveled with was all my new JTV pieces. She's like,
Oh,
why should I travel with my 18 karat gold and diamond pieces, things that I might be leaving in the hotel safe? I don't have to worry about it. It looks the same. No one knows the difference. And I love all the pieces.
there you go.
Yep.
Yeah,
I went to Lane with Jordana last week. I did the same thing. I only traveled. Literally, the only thing that wasn't from JTV is my platinum wedding band that I have on all the time. Other than that, it was all JTV.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and it does. It gives you a little bit of feeling of security because it just does. I mean, because this, hopefully, if you were to lose it or something happened to it, if we've got it in stock, you can get another one.
Yep. Listen, I would cry if I couldn't get some of these pieces because I really do love so many of them. But I wouldn't have that same sick feeling that I would have if it was an 18 karat gold piece.
Oh, that is just, oh,
That would be like a double whammy of sickness.
yeah.
So this is like good. And I'm still always cautious. I treat my JTV pieces as if they are 18 karat gold and diamonds because I cherish them no matter what. And also I'm careful because people don't know that they're not real.
That's right. That's
So, I still treat them as if they are thousands and thousands of dollars. But anyway, I digressed a little bit, which I'm known to do sometimes on
Yeah,
this.
but I love it. Yeah,
Uh,
but that's the fun part. That's why I like doing shows with you because you were girly.
we, we are early. And hopefully you're all enjoying this with us. And you could relate to all of these things.
That's right.
That's, it's just part of life. But so, okay, hoops. Hoops to me, like everyone knows that I'm more of a stud person or
Mhm.
a button earring, but there is a time and a place for a hoop for me. And for me, my time and place is usually in the summer. I love wearing a hoop in the summer. I just feel like it's light, it's airy. There's just something about it for me personally that when it's summertime, if I'm going to put on a hoop, it's in the summer. And this one is so great because it's a good size for me personally. It's a more narrow hoop earring. It's a little more delicate. It's got our signature detail in the twist. I don't know if you could see on here or if it's blurring out a little bit. It's got twists of rope, twists of berger, which are our fine lines, and then a few twists of pave belluce. So this is from the Haute collection, this hoop earring. It's about, do I have it here? Yeah, it's about a little over 1.25 inches in diameter. So it's a nice size. It shows up, but it's super comfortable. It is finished on the inside with our back plate, but yet not too heavy. And it does have an oversized butterfly back, which is why it's sitting so nicely on my ear. And
This is the prettiest. Now, I'm not just saying this because I've been at JTV over almost 20, well, maybe over 26 years now. But I'm going to tell you, this is the prettiest hoop I've ever seen because it's classic hoop, but it's so expensive looking because of all the style.
all the details. And that's what sets apart a Judith Ripka hoop earring from everybody else out there because it's not she didn't need to make it a big, wide, chunky hoop to fit in all those details. It's refined, yet it has all the details. It has that touch of sparkle. So again, it's that day to night look. You could easily start your day at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. or whenever you start your day, 10 a.m. You could start your day with this and you could end your day out to dinner or cocktails or whatever with your friends wearing these, and they look great in the office or out to dinner or whatever your day wherever your day takes you, which to me is tremendous because I like to change things up, but sometimes I don't have time to, or I don't want to bring a little baggie with my jewelry to change out of, and it just works perfectly for everything. And so
Okay.
me is a great, great hoop earring to have in your collection if you don't already have it. And then there are other pieces that I like to also incorporate in the summer. So, for example, this chain necklace, great style because it's so versatile. So, this is a classic hoop earring, classic loop and toggle necklace. So, you have the lab blue sapphire cabochons on the ends. It has the Southampton loop, which is this beautiful rope texturing that has our fine berger lines over it. You have this gorgeous Rolo link chain that alternates between high polished and textured. You have these accent links with more Southampton with the twist going around it. But what I love is that you could wear it on its own, just like this, with the loop and toggle. Actually, I'm going to turn mine around so you can see for a second. So you could wear it just like this, loop and toggle. You could make it more of a lariat style by bringing the loop all the way up and have the
Ah,
toggle hang down, which is a very classic style, especially if you're wearing like how I have on a deep V today. Great way to kind of fill up that space. It's probably what I should have done today, actually. Or you could also, and by the way, enhancers do fit on that loop, and I'll show you that in a second. I opted though to put my enhancer today on the chain, but just to show you, I have this other enhancer which we'll look at in a second, from the Ocean Reef collection, this Compass Rose, and that's also a slice of lap. And that has our push-in mechanism, and you could certainly wear that on the loop from the loop and toggle. It creates a great nautical look.
oh, I love that. I love that. I love these nautical feelings. And look at this, Heidi. I just put
Yes.
that I made this little thing up here. Help me with words, but
You moved your loop up, you
yes,
brought your toggle down,
yeah,
and you're able to still keep your
yeah.
Ocean Reef enhancer hanging from it, which is a lot of fun to do. That's a
Isn't it
great, great
cute?
look. I love that. There's no wrong way to wear any of this. It's whatever works with your outfit, your mood, anything. And so, you know what? Let's look at the Ocean Reef enhancer first. So we looked at the chain, and that is an 18-inch chain. And so what I had clipped on here quickly is this Ocean Reef Compass Rose. So that is a full slice of lapis lazuli. You can see from the back here, all that blue. And then we laid over it the Compass Rose in the center. And then to give it a little interest, we put a smattering of stars all around it. And this is all sterling silver with rhodium over. And the enhancer, the bail top, is our push-in mechanism. So this piece just pushes in, it's on a little spring. And as you saw, I was able to just easily clip it over the loop from this chain, just like you did, Sharon. But I'm just going to show everybody how easily I do it. Let me.
That is my favorite mechanism, and I don't know why, but like even on our South Sea pearls, the real, the $20,000 South Seas, they always have a mechanism like this. I
It's
love
super
it.
easy because all you do is you take it and you just push it, and it goes right on like that.
Yeah.
So easy. And to take it off, you just push that piece back in and slip it off. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that at all. I'm not struggling in any way because you're seeing me do this on camera and you know me. Sometimes I get a little clumsy. So easy to take that on and off. Such a great classic nautical style. And obviously, nautical styles you can wear year round, but since it's the start of summer, I figured it would be fun, fun to show this now. But I love this piece.
This is why I love you showing the different ways, because if you just see this, if you're looking at jtv.com, or if you just see it and you're thinking, well, that's pretty. But then when you see it on and you see the different ways that you can wear it, I was just thinking, I need this. I need this too. I need this, and I need that bracelet for summertime because that's. I mean that puts you in that framework, that frame of mind of summer and the water, and you just said Southampton. That word just makes me happy.
Makes me happy too. I love. Matter of fact, I'm so jealous. Chloe, this whole past week was out in the Hamptons with her friends. Living. That's what it means to be in your 20s. You just
Uh,
7 days in the Hamptons. Sure, why not?
well, I can dream.
We all can. We all can. So, Sharon, I'm wearing a different enhancer from what I just showed on that necklace. So I'm just going to quickly flash that one as well. And that is this gorgeous estate snowflake enhancer. Now, what's special about this, besides the fact that it's direct from couture and has all these beautiful details of the Belle Luce going around each and every single one of these stems, it also has the bezel set Bella Luce in the center and throughout. Because if you look on these little bars, it has Bella Luce. If you look at the ends. But what's nice about this one is that this has a removable bell top because it's also a brooch. So if you want to wear this as a brooch, let's say, I always have my jean jacket with me because I feel like every time I go into like a restaurant or into the mall or wherever, the air conditioner in the summer is always pumping and I'm always freezing.
Me
So I
too.
have a jean jacket with me or some sort of blazer. And what's nice is that I could still look, a little more dressed by putting on a beautiful brooch like this. So in order to convert it, this piece, you just open up the bail like that. It slips off. Just be sure to put this somewhere safe in your jewelry box. The little piece here that it was attached to, it just folds down. And I just want to show you how artfully it's concealed. So you don't see it once it's folded down. It just blends right into the pattern here. And then it's just your classic pin. So it's easy to put on anything.
I love that. And this year I have noticed blazers, uh, blazers, suits, and pins on the lapel are hotter than they have been in at least 25 years.
Oh, easily. They're such a big
Yeah.
trend right.
Yeah.
And to me, they've never gone out of style. I've always had a collection of brooches or stick pins, and I always have stuck them on something. But now they're bigger than ever. This I actually love because I have this and also the clad, and I'll scatter them. So I'll wear one of each. So I have that two-tone effect. They
Oh,
look really nice together, but it's a substantial size. It's almost 2 inches. So you really don't need to have more than one. But more is more. The Judith
more is more.
more is more. So I like to always put a couple. It makes it look really interesting and beautiful. And so if you want to go more of this look this summer, that more estate deco feel, you could easily go in a different direction. So you could wear that with the classic chain that we were showing. We also showed you quickly, but we showed you the pave pia cuff, which is a staple in my jewelry box. I wear this all of the time. It
Mm.
has all that gorgeous pave belle luce running vertically, I'm sorry, vertically and horizontally, finished in the back with the little heart detail. Again, kickstand. I layered it here with the lapis lazuli, but it could be worn on its own. And then to switch out the ring, I have two choices for us, Sharon, to look at. So one of my all-time favorites, direct from couture. I
Oh,
have it
yes.
in the white gold, but this gorgeous deco estate ring. So that is a lab sapphire. It's an octagon step cut lab sapphire. It has all the gorgeous details of estate jewelry because it has the airlines, it has all the milligreen, the details on the prongs with the Belle Luce. You have the pave running down the shank, beautifully finished on the inside, but this gives you a completely different nautical feel, works back with the other pieces, but it might work more with some of the other pieces in your collection. So depending on what works for you, I thought it'd be good to show you this option. And the other deco estate ring that we have that's such a pretty style, but yet it has more surface to the stone as opposed to having a frame, is this frameless version. So that's also a lab created blue sapphire, but instead of having all that metalwork around the stone, like we saw in this one. It has that estate setting with all those extra prongs going around it. So you have two on the sides, one top and bottom. But then when you turn it to the side, you see the estate detailing on the basket with the airlines, the mill grain, you still have all that bella luce. And then when you continue down the shank, you have again the airlines, the pave bella luce, the pierced detail. It's beautiful, but it gives you a completely different feel from this one.
I don't have that one, and I'm
You
looking at.
don't?
No, I don't have that one. I
Oh,
don't know why I don't have it because that is gorgeous.
it's
Uh,
style 14YVHB.
VAB, yeah, I don't
I
have
guess.
it.
Oh,
I'll have to find out why I don't have it.
and
But
also
it
just
looks like we've got a few left, so you better grab it right now if you want it because I want it.
well, hurry up. So this one is 11 carats of the lab blue sapphire, and this one is 7.70 carats of the lab blue. So you can kind of see that size difference when I hold them together. Probably overall similar-ish in size because of the bezel around the estate. The estate's a
Mhm,
little bit bigger, but look
mhm.
at the difference in the stone sizes. So
Wow.
different feels, but different ways of creating that nautical feel for this summer.
I love this. I've fallen in
Uh,
love with this because that's so nautical. And then with this bracelet, these two bracelets together,
all
this
the
is
lapis,
gorgeous.
gorgeous. Love, love, love all this lapis jewelry.
And I love the earrings. Those are just, I mean, this is where you've created a story here. You've created a look that you just need all of it. I mean,
Well,
like
yeah,
short.
'cause that's why I like showing pieces like this because for me, it's all building blocks for your jewelry
Yeah.
box so that you could find different ways to wear your collection, how to build your collection, what works together. And so that's what makes these weekly Wednesday jewelry boxes so much fun.
I love Judith Ripka's jewelry and I love Heidi Ripka because she shows me how to wear it. So this is my happy time.
Okay. Well, I hope everybody's had fun tonight with us. I've
Yeah.
had a great time. I love showing all these pieces. And now I got to go finish celebrating Jordana's birthday.
Oh, please tell her I said happy birthday and maybe I'll get to come and see her someday.
would love we would
Okay.
love that, everybody. Have a great night and we'll see you. Oh, and I'll be posting my show schedule soon because next week I'm down in Knoxville and Sharon. I think we're going to be doing this with me in Knoxville because I'm
This is going to
flying
be
the same
fun.
night. So unless there's a problem with my flight gets delayed, which hopefully isn't, I will be doing this from Knoxville. So we'll see everybody Wednesday and stay tuned for my show schedule. That'll be posted soon. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Heidi.